All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're armoring cores. That's about it. It's going late. I don't know what you're talking about. Not a clue what you're talking about. Not in the slightest. Anyway. Hello. I think we got to like... Was it 60? Were we at 60%? We got to somewhere in that region. I don't know. Something like that. What happened? OBS decided to update itself without my consent, which is really not good because I have plugins. So I had to do some manual tweaks and fixes to the plugins to get everything working again. And now we're here. Now we're here. 69? There's no way it was 69. Couldn't have been 69. I would remember that. PC experience? OBS, man. It's the worst. It's just, I can't have it update like that. And every time there's an OBS update, it's like, do you want to update? Son. Fuck, I forgot I did this. I actually forgot about that. Hold on. Hold on a damn minute. There they are. I was like, I don't even know where these are. Just gonna... I meant to adjust these, but I forgot. Just tiny adjustments to those. Okay. Because yesterday was chaos with it. Whoa! We're at 65. That's way more gold medals than I expected to have. Wait, how is that? Oh, I'm stupid. Because there's a whole 6th category. I'm like, how is that only 65? I was like, that should be more like 80%, but no. There's a whole broader category still yet to open. I don't know why I find that shit so funny. The liquid one is probably my favorite, and I don't know why. But I like that one. I don't even remember. Did I like explicitly tell you guys that the command was like redeem space liquid? Or did people just figure it out?
Fixed range for this
I remember like I know that I said that I did like the snake screaming liquid thing. But I don't remember ever like explicitly just saying, yes, this is how you redeem it. Oh, I set it to Jess. Okay. Never mind then. I'm not ready for this. Is there a redeem list? I'll just have to be I'll have to add it sometime soon. Oh, fuck. Oh. I forgot that we were going right into this. It's not there. I mean, that normally is the redeems. Like, that's where you can find all of them, typically. Where do I want my camera? That should be good for the radar. I forgot how much of a pain this was. I have not forgotten the pain of getting within 3 seconds of the gold medal clear and losing it. I haven't forgotten that. They should increase by 10 every time. If I could have them increase by like a certain amount every time, like if I could somehow cook that up. Oh, you got too far. Okay, I'm not in it yet. Like my brain right there was just thinking he was chasing me. I forgot that he could like change direction on me. And that flying is good. Why are you not in the air? You need to go up. You need to go up. Prefer PS2 or 3? I was gonna ask if you mean like games or just the system itself, but either way it's PS2. I don't know why I was about to ask that. It doesn't change the answer.
Mixed range violated.
I am kind of outspoken about, I think the PS3 was a shitty console. I know that's a bit of a spicy take, and not everyone agrees, but I really do think that the PS3 was kind of a shit can. Oh my god. Fuck, man. Sweating my ass off for this.
60 seconds. Second warning.
That was just painful. That was just painful. Put redeem before it. Yeah. I haven't gotten to adding them to the list. I always forget that there is a commands list because no one ever uses them. Or sorry, no one ever uses the list, I mean. Like, no one ever goes to pull it up. So I kind of just forget that it's there. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, he cornered me. Like, he actually, he cornered me. Oh my god. This bitch.
Nanomachines, son.
Nanomachines. What is he doing? Was he doing this the other day? Was he pulling these crazy jukes on me the other day? I don't remember him doing this shit. That was my last battery usage.
Fixed range violated.
He ran all the way over there.
5 seconds.
Oh no. Well, that was a good one. Wasn't like the one, but that was a good one. Fuck. If I can go for like a full minute, like if we can get down to the time remaining being 30 seconds and I haven't gotten a violation yet, then we really have a run. Like that's the ideal to be shooting for. Fuck's sake. Like I can't ever tell if he's gonna hang out up above me or actually like swoop down. I don't know. Light. What is light? Oh, the DMC one. I didn't add it yet.
Fixed range violated.
You got too far. Okay, for a second I was confused. I forgot that it goes both ways. Why do you guys like these so much? What's wrong with you? Ow. Oh, ah. See, like this time, he's just kind of hanging out up
Nanomachine
above.
son.
Nanomachine, son. Oh my god.
30 seconds remaining.
Flying for my life.
Fixed range
Oh,
violated.
shit. Too far.
Reactivating target in 5 seconds.
If I could just go for 20 seconds. I'm sweating my ass off, and you guys are, like, dropping Metal Gear meme sound alerts nonstop. No, he's too close. Oh, fuck me. Sideways.
Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
It's over. It's over.
Mission objective achieved.
Ugh.
System switched to normal mode.
Ugh. It only took 15 minutes today, but if you've been here for all of that nonsense. Ugh. That sucked. And now there's another one. That, please tell me. It can't be as bad, right? It can't be. Your score will be based on how much time passes before a single range violation occurs. Great. Seriously, the same thing as the last one. If you did the last one, this shouldn't be too much different. This is genuinely in the guide, okay, chat? And since I'm still kind of drunk after doing the last one, I'm chilling on writing a good strat, so good luck. He genuinely is just like, yeah, I had to drink a shit ton to get through proper distance 4. So, good luck. It literally just says that. Normally there's like 1 or 2 paragraphs of strategy on each of these. That one, he's just like, no, I'm too drunk after the last one.
Maintain the required distance to the target
just go for
as
it.
long as possible.
For the Fury of proper distance 5. So his score was 19. It was actually about 20,000. But his time was 1 minute and 6 seconds. So I probably have to go for like 40, 45 seconds without a violation, and then we'll be good. So it really is about the same as the last one, even in terms of like how long we have to manage for. Like just the pacing of the violations is the same even. It really is. Like if you can do the last one, you can do this one. He wasn't lying. Ah, 31 seconds. Fuck. How good is 31? I know that it's not going to be all the way up.
Mission objective
Being
achieved.
drunk for 9 breaker is probably the only good way to enjoy it. It's the only way to enjoy proper distance, man. I can't believe I'm raw dogging this sober. This is crazy. Like, actually, this is ridiculous that I'm doing this sober. Great. Okay, it was almost 10,000. So yeah, we probably have to go for like more 45, 50 seconds actually. But I went for over 1 minute last time before we got the first violation on proper distance 4. So it's something that I'm capable of at least. I've learned, I've gamed hard enough to obtain this skill. It's just a matter of doing it a second time. Holy shit, he did the juke. I hate that he does that he can just swirl around to the other side at random. Makes him really hard to try to predict. He just did it again. Man, if he wasn't overheating me, this would be a lot easier. Call me crazy. Is he actually coming down this time? Yes.
Warning limit exceeded. The exercise is finished.
102 should be fine. What does impact shock
Mission
mean?
objective achieved.
Where are you seeing it?
System
Is it
switch
the
to
optional
normal
part?
mode.
What's scheduled for tomorrow? Elden Ring, I think. I think it's Elden Ring, right? We're done. Fuck that shit. I'm out. That's also the whole tech. Hold on. That's also the whole technic. Oh, I guess. Hold on. First of all, let's move back up here. Look at that. Look at that beautiful screen. What a sheet. Am I right? What a sheet. We love to see that. I almost turned on the wrong source. I almost turned on my Elgato instead of my camera. So, it wouldn't have done anything. And nothing's hooked up to it right now.
Nanomachine, son.
Nanomachines. You know what? That didn't even take that long. I could reward myself for having proper distance done with an arena match or two. But I think we just keep cooking. We're at 66%. I think we're at that point where we genuinely only have a third of the trials left. And the worst one is out of the way. Proper distance was 100% the worst one. So, missile evasion time. Again, special mission of missile evasion, I guess. I'm grabbing the build real quick. C98E2 for the core. Probably intercept core, I would have to assume. A92XS. Why are we changing the arms? These are like the goated arms. Oh, and Dingo too. And Goal Booster. The usuals. Oh wait, hold on. Jiri. Is this... yeah, decoys? Assumedly? Yep. The Moray. EO7 AM Moray. What the fuck is that? Missile intercept. Okay, sure. That's not a part that I ever would have known by name. Stability. Capacity. You. And then where's the heat one that I always put on? Ooh, yeah. I love Armored Core 6, but sometimes when I or an enemy uses assault armor, the game crashes my graphics card drivers. It's like a 1 in 20 chance. Are you on current drivers? That's not normal. The impact shock optional part? Yeah, I'm assuming that's the stability part. It's just like how much hit stun you take when you get hit. Wait, hold on. I can take one hit and only one hit in 60 seconds for gold, which should be fine.
This
So
exercise
when
will
your
test
core
missile
takes over.
evasion skill.
Noted.
Avoid the missiles fired at your AC until time expires.
Did you play Formula Front's after this one?
Taking too many hits will result in failure.
Release order. So Formula Front's after this.
Let's begin.
I'll probably like primarily do the AI thing because I think the AI thing is fun. Like otherwise, it really is just an arena AC game and nothing else. The whole AI gimmick like gives it its personality. Whoa, okay.
3 hits left.
Am I supposed to just sit there? Like these missile intercepts. I thought they were gonna be lasers, not more missiles. Hold on. They work better if I'm not moving around like crazy. Are they shit? Laser intercepts are... I was just sitting here, I'm like, are these bad? Or is it just me? No, my toes.
Seconds remaining. 3 hits left.
The laser intercepts are better technically, but have far less ammo. Oh, like the actual extension intercepts? I thought you just meant the cores. Like my core's built-in intercepts. I thought that's what we were talking about. Okay, maybe they're not any better. Those also just didn't stop anything. Wait, what? That was my core's intercept. What? What was that?
30 seconds remaining.
Okay, wait. What? What? Uh-oh. Yeah, fuck. I'm relying a little too much on the decoys. Snake!
30 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
This is a surprising amount of focus for just missile dodging. I'll be real. I normally think of missile dodging as being pretty easy.
Mission objective achieved.
It'll just crash with some shaders that the assault armor uses. It was fixed. When was it fixed? What? What do you mean? Fixed for other series of GPUs, of course. For a second, I was like, clearly it's not fixed. I really was like, what are you talking about? It was fixed. I get 3 hits in 60 seconds. What kind of missile gauntlet is this about to be if it's giving me 3 hits in 60 seconds? For gold. What am I getting into?
The missile launch frequency in this exercise is higher.
Green Man Gaming.
Keep your AC
Fucking love
moving
Green
to
Man
avoid
Gaming,
being
man.
hit.
I normally just go straight through
Let's
Steam,
begin.
but every once in a while, Green Man comes in clutch. They're also like the one site like that that doesn't just like steal keys. It's like the only, what's it like? Or I guess Humble Bundle. Green Man and Humble Bundle are like the two discount gaming sites on PC that actually ethically source their shit. You got your, and you know, lawyers, this is a joke, but you got your, like, your G2As and your CD keys that are just out there yoinking them from wherever they can possibly get them. They're up to some shady business. But Green Man and Humble, they know what's up. This isn't even that bad. They're just launching them in quicker intervals.
10 seconds remaining.
That's genuinely all that changed here.
Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
Got it from Steam. It was on sale for Summer Sale. Summer Sale is great.
Mission
I've never heard of
objective
Green Man
achieved.
Gaming. It's great.
System switched to normal mode.
I think they've worked with like Skill Up before. I think that's where I first heard about them, was through Skill Up. But it's just a what's it? PC games vendor. And they run some pretty sweet discounts on stuff a lot of the time. Trying to see if they've got anything like crazy right now. Although right now summer sale's going on, so
Nanomachine, son.
Nanomachines. They've got Elden Ring for $37 right now on Green Man. Oh, that's... Yeah, that is Steam. Yeah, the Steam... Sorry, I got confused because they also have the Xbox Elden Ring on sale on there, I guess. But, yeah, Elden Ring they got on sale on Steam right now. Oh, Chole time. It's gonna take me a bit to get used to this new timer layout on the iPhone. But the fact that it now has the ability to do multiple timers at once is so nice for me specifically. I don't know why the average person would just want to be able to run like 4 different timers on their phone at one time. But it's great for me to be able to do it.
More launch pads are deployed in this level.
Ended up just getting an Assetto Corsa DLC. G2A is also, and CD
Don't stay
keys.
in one place for
Sometimes
too
you can
long.
get kind of screwed. I had a buddy buy, what was it, Ready or Not? He
Let's
tried to
begin.
buy Ready or Not through G2A. And the vendor sent him the login info to a Steam account that had Ready or Not on it and literally nothing else, rather than like a key for Ready or Not to register it to his Steam account. And he couldn't get it refunded because their refund policy is like, oh, well, once you've like opened up the info, like the login or the key or whatever, like you've seen it, so we can't refund it to you anymore. So the site couldn't refund it, and he was like, okay, fine, I guess I'll just use it for Ready or Not. Why not? But then the account was made in Russia, and Steam wouldn't let him log in because it's not even in the same continent as him, as his normal account, so he couldn't even get in after that. So he ended up just being out like 20 bucks on this random Steam account that he can't use. Can't get it refunded, but can't use it. Oh, that's normal. It was just so random. I remember him being like, yeah, they sent me like an account that has it. I was just like, what?
Seconds remaining.
That's fine. I've never liked G2A or CD keys personally. I'm a bit of a, if any, like out of all the discount gaming sites on PC, Humble Bundle is probably my favorite. Green Man is close. Green Man is very particular about how they get their keys and stuff, though, because they only get them, like, from publishers and nowhere else.
Mission objective achieved.
So they don't have, like, the craziest sales all that often, because they're actually getting, like, normal retail keys. So they're not selling stuff that's, like, super cheap. But it's cheaper still than Steam normally. You can't change the region. What, the, what's it called? The account thing? Where did you get the Assault Horizon key? Assault Horizon, I had, was it? I think it was G2A. I had to go to one of them. I tried Green Man, didn't have it. I tried Humble, didn't have it.
Frequency in this exercise
It was either G2A or CD keys. I can't remember. It was one or the other. Because I was literally just looking for like anyone who happened to have a Steam key of Assault Horizon. You know, I couldn't be picky with that one. Yeah, I think that's why he couldn't use the account, was because his Steam like app was like, hey, you're North American? Why are you trying to log into a Russian account? How many was I allowed to get hit by on this? I didn't pay attention. I kind of just went in mindlessly. I was yapping. I'm gonna assume 3 because I can get hit by 9 for failure. The one where I could get hit by 3 earlier was 7 for failure, so maybe I can take 4.
30 seconds remaining.
I'll go with 4. We'll see. I don't know. I'm really just guessing.
5
Oof,
hits
that's
left.
5. Steam support won't help you either. Well, what are they gonna do? It's just like, well, you bought an account. Like, what do you want us to do? How many was this? Oh my god, it's only 3. They're more generous on the failure condition and like the silver and bronze medals, but not on the gold medal. Marcin? I can't even really read it. I think that's what it says. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I had my glasses on all morning, like before stream, so vision is worse than normal. My eyes aren't
5
quite
hits left.
focused in yet after taking them off. It does say Marcin. This one's hard. Call me crazy. Just a lot of missiles happening here. What was that? What was it? There was something funny. Like there was an actual like term that someone was like, oh yeah, when you land really hard and you get like that kind of stun, it's called this. But then after that, there was another thing that was just funny that someone said for it that I wanted to remember, and I already forgot it. Wonky dip? Was it wonky dip? Such a stupid way to describe it. Oh my god, I just got hit by 3 immediately. Oh yeah, landing stability, I think, was the, like, actual one. If you ask them to change the region the account was made in, they won't help you. Oh. I mean, why would they? Because you're not supposed to buy and sell accounts. So, like, you can't even be like, oh yeah, well, I did this. That's probably why they won't change regions for people, is that they know that people are buying and like they know that people trade accounts. Yeah, it breaks the Steam TOS to trade accounts like that. So they have no reason to help whatsoever with something like that. We just need to toss down a ton of dispensers, I think. Oh no. Okay. I saw us get hit by that third one and I was like, please, please. I tried Qualms in AC4 for the first time and they're so stupidly OP. I cannot even fathom like how they got past playtesting. Because seriously, they are ridiculous. They'll circle a target for like a full 60 seconds and then still come back around and hit them. It's crazy. Also, hello, Silver. Thank you for the 4 months. All right, Missile Evasion 5. The score is based on how much time elapses before your AC is hit 8 times. Bonus requirement if I take no damage for 20 seconds. Fire and forget, as they say. It really, in AC4, it is like that. Oh, Ace Combat 4. Sorry, I'm playing Armored Core. I need to be specific. In Ace Combat 4, the Qualms are genuinely, like, you can shoot one off at an ace and then just go and do whatever else, and like a minute later, you'll get the destroyed notification.
The number of launch pads
They're ridiculous.
Stay alert.
They don't stop tracking. And I mean, their tracking is still really strong in like 5 and 0, but it's not as strong, and they made them disappear sooner. Like, they don't last as long in 4 and 0. Oh, what the fuck? There's a bunch of like boxes for me to bonk my head on now? What's up with that? That's bullshit. Oh, I got hit. I really want the bonuses. You probably have to go a pretty long time to get gold. Holy shit.
3 hits left.
Since it's 8 hits, you probably do have to go for a good amount of time. Maybe get a bonus in there.
Bonus point requirement.
Yeah, bonus points, bitches. You know me. Missile evasion master, clearly. Definitely didn't get hit by a burst of like 4 just a minute ago. That's crazy. I don't like that. Oh, wow. I didn't think that that one was actually tracking me, to be honest. Oh, no, I'm out of decoys. A minute 24 with 2 bonuses. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Maybe?
Mission objective
Ace Core
achieved.
0 fires of Belka.
System switched
It
to
is...
normal mode.
It is still so bizarre that Ace Combat 6 and Armored Core 6, like, obviously both are AC 6 and then both are subtitled Fires of Blank. Bronze? Oh no. Okay, wait. So that was how long did I last? Like a minute 24? So I need to go for like 2 minutes with at least 2 bonuses to get gold, roughly speaking. Christ above. 9 breaker, mind break. We were almost, or no, we weren't almost to silver. Never mind. Oh, I got hit there? Shit. I have to think of something to say when the uwu gets redeemed. We gotta make it like an NPC stream. Ooh. Like, thing gets redeemed, and I have a response, like a baked-in response. The liquid one is the easiest one, because my ass is just gonna say it anyway. Oh my god.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
That's good. Doing good so far. Oh, bonked my head. Told you, I don't like that those are there.
5 hits left.
Very worried about my battery.
3 hits
Nanomachine, son.
Eesh.
1 hit left.
Ah, fuck.
The exercise is finished.
That was not much better. I had a way stronger start, but then
Mission
it fell
objective
apart pretty
achieved.
quickly.
System switched to normal mode.
Nanomachine's son. Yeah, that was barely any better. Can you pilot in AC and Formula Front? It depends. If you have the original version, no. But they did a ton of re-releases that all have the ability to manually control them. I have never even tried manual control in Formula Front, simply because the whole thing is the AI thing. So it's kind of like, I mean, like I could manually pilot them, but then I'm basically just playing Ninebreaker without the, without the trials. Which is still Ninebreaker, but better, but it's you know, Formula Front is all about the AI thing. Like, if you're gonna play Formula Front, you might as well. Oh, fuck.
Limit reached. The exercise is finished.
I think the PS2 version let you pilot. Oh yeah, there's also other
Mission
PSP
objective
versions
achieved.
that all let you pilot as
System
well.
switched to normal mode.
I played a PSP version that allows for you to pilot. It's called, hold on. I can't remember. I forget the name of this release specifically for some reason. The one version that I have is the one version that I always forget the name of. Like the exact name of. Hold on. I have the dump though, and I always name my dumps exactly. Formula Front Extreme Battle is a PSP version that lets you pilot it. The only full English one has player control the AC. Extreme Battle. Man, this shit is bright now that I took the shades off. Jesus Christ. Oh, come on. Working my ass off here. I'm waiting for that giant salvo. It's coming. Any one of these.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Ooh. Also, hello, Rymus. Oh, fuck. Wait, I've gotten hit twice?
5 hits left.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Three hits left.
Fuck's sake. I need more batteries.
1 hit left.
Oh god. This is fine. You know, it's not over till it's over.
Hit limit reached. The exercise is finished.
I should have thought. Best
Mission
PSP
objective
version
achieved.
is international.
System switched to
Japanese.
normal
Yeah,
mode.
so that's the one that is. I was trying to remember. There's like The original release that I know was Japan only. Then there's Extreme Battle, which I have. Oh wait, no. Is International Japan exclusive? I thought the PS2 version... Wait, what was the PS2 version called? I know that there's 4 versions of the game, and I think 2 of them are Japan only. Maybe 3 of them are Japan only. Is Extreme Battle the only one that we actually got localized? International and PS2 are Japan only. I'm pretty sure the original is also Japan only. Like the actual original, I am pretty certain is also only in Japan. Yeah, so there's 4 versions and only one of them ever got localized for the West. Thank you, FromSoft, for that one.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's the big scary one.
5 hits left.
Oh my god. Dude, I run out of energy trying to go for this long with this many missiles.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Like, this AC can fly around for damn near a minute straight. But when it needs to fly around for like 2 minutes straight, then we have an energy problem. All of a sudden. Which I think any AC really would.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
The games aren't really balanced around being able to fly for that long, like without stop. Oh, we are so in it this time though. I think we've gotten 3 bonuses as well. I think this is already gold. Let's just play it out. Why stop here, right? Jesus Christ.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
That's a 4th bonus. Out of decoys. It's all skill now. Woo!
Bonus point requirement.
Ow. 2 of them? Oh, I'm gonna burn. It's over. Oh my god.
Hits left.
Only one. Only one hit. Oh no, we're so fucked. Yeah.
Limit reached. The exercise is finished.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
They made a lot more changes than just a normal port. The entire arena climb is different. The team battles. Oh yeah, the team battles are a thing. Yeah, that was cool. Almost 20k. Gold with a great score at that. You bitches and your sound alerts. 70%. I think we keep going a little bit. I think we at least... What was the next one? Like special missile evasion? I'm already warm on the missile evasion. Oh, overall category is coming up. The overall category is fairly different because you get multiple things. Run and attack, run and defense, defense and attack. I think the overall category is probably going to be easy because it's not so gimmicky. I don't know. I could regret those words. Am I going to want like a different build for this, or is it pretty much the same thing? It's the same thing. I went and looked just to be sure. 60 seconds, less than 3, or 3 or less, rather. I would love if FromSoft made a sci-fi Elden Ring game. I would love just like a sci-fi...
This exercise will test missile evasion skill.
What's it called? Souls game. Doesn't need to be Elden Ring specifically. It could
Avoid
just be
being
anything.
hit until time expires. Pay close attention and maneuver as needed.
Have us the power.
Let's begin.
Let's begin. It does only work if it's at the beginning. It's a format.
Nanomachine, son.
It reads like code. If that helps you remember that it only reads at the beginning, it's like formatting code. Cosmic brand. My brand. That's a boomer meme. Like 2 people in chat got that one.
3 hits
Fuck.
left.
A band? Cosmic band. Close enough. I liked brand better anyway. Oh, fuck me, man. How to consistently evade verts. Maybe this is training for Last Raven, because my ass does not know how to dodge verts. Clearly. This is a joke, by the way. I do not support the narrative of Ninebreaker is training for Last Raven. Do not support that
5
message.
hits left.
I don't believe in it. And I'm religious.
Ten seconds remaining. Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
Who or what was the first Raven?
Mission
I don't think we
objective
know that.
achieved. System switched to normal mode.
I only know of Silence Brand. See, and that's a Zoomer meme. You aged yourself, but like in reverse. Instead of saying something that made you seem older, you said something that made you seem younger. Got my ass kicked on the harder routes. It's just a hard game. It's not like the worst thing. Although I haven't done Zenaida yet, but it's really not the worst. Some missions are awful. I don't get the Silence Brand is a Twitter meme from like a couple years ago. You know how a lot of brand accounts started getting like those managers that
Exercise.
what's it called? That like think Opera GX brand account.
The launch pads are spread out. Keep track of them.
Where they get like a really quirky like Zoomer energy account manager to just tweet on it all the time and like reply to other things with like funny responses and stuff. So when a lot of brands were really getting in on that, the Silence Brand thing came around where people would just like use it to call them out for it and just be like, man, just shut up. Started acting relatable and funny. Some of them are funny. Like the Wendy's account was one of the first ones that ever really got in on that. And I genuinely think the Wendy's Twitter account was hilarious. I don't know if they still do it, but man, at least like a few years ago, the Wendy's Twitter account was so funny.
30 seconds remaining.
Like that's the first account that I can really think of doing that. Like the first big brand that started doing like all the genuine humor on main. Opera GX is probably the most notorious nowadays. And it's mostly because last Pride Month, they changed the profile picture of the account to Kiss a Homie, the Twitch emote, Kiss a Homie.
Time requirement met. Exercise complete.
Which admittedly was funny. Like, as much as I
Mission
even will
objective
shit on like the
achieved.
Opera GX
System
brand
switched
manager.
to normal mode.
Yeah, that was kind of funny, actually. The spreading of Gen Alpha language to late Gen Z is the greatest tragedy of our year. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, late Gen Z? When you say late Gen Z, do you mean like the younger side of Gen Z? Because at first I thought you meant like the older, like me, like people on the older side of Gen Z who are kind of like bordering on millennial learning it.
Initiating exercise.
Opera GX Twitter is for Redditors. It kind of is. But every once in a while, it is really
Prepared to
funny.
evade
Like, genuinely.
multiple missiles.
They have their moments. But generally, I'm like, man, what the fuck are you doing?
Let's begin.
But Opera GX has just... Their brand is so odd now. Older side of Gen Z is almost 30. Yeah, what's the oldest you can be in Gen Z is like 27 now? The old, like the very, very top end of Gen Z is 27 now. So for all of my older chatters, I'm sure I've now cursed you with this knowledge. Look at me using topical meme terms. It's actually really funny that, speaking of like generations and such, my mom the other day, my younger sister said something about Gen Alpha, and my mom was like, what's Gen Alpha? Like, she genuinely had no idea that there even was a generation after Gen Z yet. She kind of just thought that, like, kids being born nowadays are still Gen Z. I'm like, Mom, I'm Gen Z. Like, what? How long do you think a generation is? And she's like, I mean, I know that they're not that long. I just hadn't thought about it. Because, like, genuinely, you know, my mom, she uses a little bit of social media now, but it's kind of a recent thing. She hasn't for very long. So most of her, like, well, I guess, media consumption, if that's even the right term, is just like watching the news, like, you know, network television. And when they start ragging on the youngins, they still just go with Gen Z. Oh, I didn't get hit. Never mind. We're fine. How many generations out of date am I? In the 80s?
30 seconds
Well,
remaining.
are you millennial or, what's it? Did Gen X really run into the 80s? I guess, yeah. It sounded weird to me for a second, but yeah, I would have. Wait, no. Wait, yeah. Wait, no. No. I mean, maybe they would have, but it would have cut off at like 80 or 85 or something. Or sorry, 80 or 85. 80 or 81. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid split missiles while, like, doing math, mental math. We did not burn out. Luckily.
30 seconds remaining.
Only being able to take 2 hits during this is pretty brutal. Was it really 2? Like, I can get hit 10 times before it force fails you, but I can only take 2 for gold medal? What is that? I have to double check it, because maybe it was 3. 3 would make more sense to me. It's 2. If you're current, like, if you're millennial, you're not that many generations out of date, right? It just goes millennial, Z, alpha. I still can't get over the fact that we called them Gen Alpha. Genuinely, I can't believe that that's legitimately what we went with. But here we are. Alpha male moment. Man. Gen Alpha, and it's not far away either. Because Gen Alpha started what, like 2012? Gen Alpha started, something like that. So, when Gen Alpha gets to be like teenagers, do you know how insufferable that's going to be? Like, I'm on the internet all day. Not really, but you know what I mean. I spend a ton of time on the internet doing this shit. Spend a good amount of time, well, not actually that much time on Twitter anymore. But do you know how insufferable Gen Alpha is going to be once they're all teenagers? And they're Gen Alpha? Like, dude, so many guys in my high school were, like, fixated on the whole alpha male thing. It's going to be incurable. Like, there's going to be no way around it. A fucking wonky landing. The oldest of them are 14. Oh, did it start 2010? 2010. Oh my god. I think I'm done with this conversation. As soon as I got corrected that Gen Alpha are teenagers now, because the oldest of them would be 14. Yeah, I think I'm done with this conversation. I think we should end it here. Did anyone... I feel like we all surely knew those guys in high school, right? Who were, like, legitimately fixated on the whole alpha male thing. We all knew those guys, right? At least, like, one or two of them. I'm trying to think. I think there were, like... I mean, out of, like, me knowing about it, like, them just genuinely being obnoxious about it, I could think of, like, 3 from my high school class who I was like, oh my god. Labels are so silly. It really is, because you know what the genuine thought was when they were, like, so hyper fixated on the whole alpha male thing? I was like, oh, you're a virgin. Like, legitimately. Like, not, like, literally speaking, like, figuratively. Like, behaviorally. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who cares?
10 seconds remaining.
Ah, that one was pretty good at the start, and then it's the energy that's killing me. Like, just the amount of flight required for this. Z ends in 2012. Well, the start of any generation is just as soon as the other one ends. There's no, like, gap in between, right? You know what's really funny about generations? Just general thing, by the way. Like, you know how it's supposed to be, like, a generation in terms of, like family, right? Like, you know. The way that it's supposed to be is, like, yeah, Gen X would, in theory, it doesn't actually work like this, is what I'm getting at. Like, oh yeah, in theory, like, Gen X gave birth to the millennials, and the millennials gave birth to the Gen Zs, and the Gen Zs gave birth to the Gen Alphas, but we split them 15 years apart. So, like, the entire thing kind of works on the assumption that the average person is having children at, like, 15 years old. Anyone ever thought about this? Because I've thought about this before. I'm like, who the fuck made... Like, how old is this system that was, like, legitimately a thing? Some people do that. Some people... Oh, God. I'm like, how outdated is this whole, like, yeah, generations are 15 years apart thing? Or did whoever made this just really fuck it up? Like, which one is it? It has to be one or the other. Wait, if I chill at the back and the intercept actually works? Oh, but it's not reliable. At all. Makes no sense. Well, it was supposed to be, like, a thing where it was supposed to go down like, you know, your parents would be the generation before you, your kids would be the generation after you. But because the average person is not having kids by the time that they're 15, it doesn't actually work like that. So it would have made sense if it actually worked like that. Right? Like, you can see what the intention was with it, but it doesn't actually work like that. Especially now.
30 seconds remaining.
Like, the average person now is not having kids until, like, I don't know. I feel like it's hard to even say average because it's kind of all over the place. Generally speaking, I would say, like, not until mid-20s for the average person. Like, yeah, some people have them in their teens. Some people have them in their early 20s. The average person, not until, like, their mid-20s. Mid to late 20s, I would say, is probably average for having kids. Right now. Probably even more, like, late. I would lean a little more towards... Like, when I think of, like... If I had to pick one year that I feel like the average person has, like, their first kid... Probably like 28 would be my guess. I don't know that, but that would be my guess. I would guess 28. Most people have their first kid after 30, I think. Really? Average age to have kids is 32 here. Wow. I don't feel like it's that high here. Now I have to know. Now I have to know for the US. At what age does the average American have their first kid? 27.3. I was so close. It's like 27, 28 in the US. Average, as in, you know, including the high end, the low end, everything in between. Average numbers. Like late 30s, I guess, is, or sorry, late 30s, late 20s. All right, well, 27, yeah, 27 is late 20s, never mind. What am I saying? I was like, well, I guess that's mid to late, but no, that's just late. So yeah, almost, like, on average in the US, almost 2 generations separate, like, parent to child. If you're somewhere like Spain where the average is 32, genuinely a little more than 2 full generations are separating parent to child. Early 30s now. I feel like it's getting later. At least in the US, it's probably more of an economic thing than anything else. Like, it takes more to kind of, like, get your career actually really going nowadays compared to, like, 70 years ago. The prices are up on everything, but wages have not come up quite proportionally, so it takes more years to, like, hit all the milestones of, like, buy your first place, get married, be in a spot where you financially are comfortable with having kids, etc. Fuck. 2 for this is crazy. 2 is really hard for this. Unless I'm just genuinely terrible at it. I feel like this is just hard. Like, really hard. This one specifically, the split missiles. I'm gonna see if there's any tips here. Oh. Oh, the tip is crazy. Oh my god. He's like, yeah, so what you want to do, because they all, like, arc outward from the center, is you actually want to boost, like, straight into the original missile before the split. And holy shit, it works, like, every time. This is why we have a guide, everyone. How did it take me this long to read it? This is huge brain. I've still somehow gotten hit twice.
Seconds remaining.
But this is really smart. Ah, shit. Yeah, I kind of get clipped on the way in. Just fly into them. Wanting to have kids in college or fresh out of college, unless you're like a star athlete or actor. Well, yeah, it's... Even a buddy of mine who is getting married this week, his wedding is this week. When he was first like, yeah, I bought an engagement ring, I was like, what? I was like, brother, you have not graduated college yet. Because at the time he has now, but at the time that he proposed, he had not.
30 seconds remaining.
I did this too. I had a fully legitimate, I was like, you have not graduated college yet. He did have a job lined up for afterwards. It's an internship. I was like, where are you gonna live? How are you paying for this? I was like, what are you thinking? And they've been dating since sophomore year of high school. So they've been together for like 7 years. Fair enough to them. But I seriously was like, I get that you've been together for ages, but where's the money coming from? Like, I'm not even thinking about how long you've been together. How are you paying for this? Huh? Yo, this whole boost straight into the center thing is actually kind of fun once you're getting it down. I won't lie, I like this one. Oh, there's a clip. Who needs the decoys? Am I right? Ow, okay. 2 is fine.
Time requirement met.
2 is
Exercise
gold.
complete.
Maybe he has a bunch of savings or something. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
Roll into the attacks, you'll get iframes. If there was an iframe mechanic, that would be like the easiest test ever. Depends when you have house, cars, etc. Yeah, that's the thing with having. That's what I was saying. Is like all the milestones have been getting like progressively pushed back. So it's just everything, including like the first kid milestone, just kind of gets pushed further, like later and later. And I don't know if that's really a bad thing, because like I'm in absolutely no hurry to have kids whatsoever. Like, even if I financially could right now, would I? Fuck no. Not right now. Absolutely not. Even if I just had money coming out the ass, I would just be like, no. No, I don't want kids yet. Absolutely, like, no. What are you talking about, having kids? I was about to make a joke and say in this economy, but then I forgot the whole point of what I was saying. Also, 9 hits for gold, and now I understand why, actually. At first I was like, that's a lot of leeway. Turns out it's not the way that these are working. I am not liking the multi-missiles. Oh, fuck me.
30 seconds remaining.
Fuck.
Left.
Gotta wait a long ass time to save up for anything. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about it before. I'm so stingy. False actually recently was like, you're not stingy, you're frugal. I was like, look, we don't have to like sugarcoat it, okay? I have a problem with spending money. I fucking hate it for anything. For absolutely anything. Like when I bought, like literally any game that I've bought for a video or a stream or something, hate it. I don't like spending the money. Building this computer, hated it. Especially this computer, fuck. Hated it. I do not like spending money on anything. So I kind of just, like all the money that I pull in, by default, I just kind of like deposit it into savings and it just sits there. And then whenever I do need to buy something, like it's there, I still, even when I do need something, I do not like spending at all whatsoever. Oh, thank God.
Exercise complete.
Quarter? No, not with like items, not with anything physical, just with money. Basically the same thing. Yeah, she was trying to just word it more nicely, and I was like,
to normal mode.
It is what it is. I'm just stingy. Frugal, it kind of implies more, like they are basically the same thing, but I feel like frugal is more just like, you're smart with your money, you know? Stingy is like, you dislike spending money. I feel like there is a difference. It's just a small ass difference. Like it's the slightest technicality. The bot got him. There he goes. The bot got him. He's protecting us. He as in the bot. It's a he now. It's protecting us from all this foul language. Not in this chat. Is there actually, hold on, if I go in like actual definition for stingy, unwilling to give or spend. Definition for frugal. Sparing or economical with money. Yeah, I lean a little more towards stingy. Like, it actively hurts me to spend money. I don't know why. Nothing about it is enjoyable. I fucking hate it. Did you gold the last 2 proper distance circles of hell? I did. I did do it. I'm so glad that it's done, too.
Level 5
I could have put it off to the end, but we powered through. They're done.
The missiles fired at your
We don't have to worry
AC
about them anymore. Thank God. We're almost at 75%.
Multiple types of missiles
gonna
have been
be great.
deployed. Don't get complacent.
I have a feeling this is going to be
Let's begin.
hellish. This is just going to be all the missiles from before, and I just have to hang in there for as long as I can. They're throwing all the missile types out. Was there a bonus on this one? I didn't read extensively. I just looked for like how many hits can I take, and then I just went in. Is there a bonus requirement to be shooting for here? Oh, fuck. Okay, the splits? I can't really do that. Okay, so those are the... I'm trying to just... Like, if I can figure out what launcher shoots what, that will go a long way in getting gold on this, surely. Fuck, I boosted a little too high. Oh. Woo. Booyah. I'm in the zone.
5
Ow.
left.
Ooh, not the heat. Ooh, not the heat. Uh-oh. We're fine. Don't worry about it. We're so fine. Oh, 4! I got hit by 4 at once. Can't watch live for time reasons, but I've seen all your videos from the first armored core.
Achieved. System switched
I'll come back to that.
normal mode.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Someone said they love you. It's so wholesome. not in this chat. Someone play the... I guess I don't have a non-wholesome sound. I was trying to think, and I was like, no, none of them are like crazy. Expert Sweeper. I guess that's the least wholesome of them. I'll take it. Like out of the 3 we have so far, that's the least wholesome. Also, Esteban.
Nanomachine, son.
Explain yourself. Wish I had nanomachines right about now.
10 hits left.
They harden in response to physical trauma. I could use those right now. Getting destroyed by missiles. Oh, see, I should have... That's where I have to recognize what kind of missile it is. Legitimately.
10 hits
What the
left.
fuck? Snake! That scene. Have you guys seen the Japanese version of it? You guys seen the Japanese version of those two screaming at each other? Because legitimately, and like shockingly, the Japanese dub of that scene
Bonus point required.
is way more like reserved than the English version. Like it's not as over the top and silly as the English version is. Which is kind of the opposite of what you would expect, generally. Whoa!
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Okay, we're getting all the bonus. That's a split. Oh, I got clipped. Still only 3 so far. Okay, 4. Also, instead of liquid, Snake goes, Liquito!
5 hits left.
Woo. I don't remember how Snake is said. God. This should be gold. There's no way.
3 hits
Ooh,
left.
those both hit. That's not good. That's really not good.
1 hit left.
The verts kind of kill me without the decoys. That was close. Like, way too close.
In limit reach.
2.5 with a
Exercise
couple
is finished.
bonuses. If that's not gold, I don't know what is. Genuinely.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
Throw a couple decoys right in front of the launchers? Really? In front of the launchers, you say? Thank God. I was like, if that... Man, that wasn't even that many points over gold. Still only 17.4. I feel like I sweat my ass off for that. And I didn't even, like, super clear it. It was just like, yeah, you did it with a good bit of extra wiggle room. Sure. To core hub, or to just keep plowing through. I think we go at least a little bit further. If I could get to like 75%, then I'll reward myself with just some arena matches. I want to leave some of the arena for the end, just so that we at least end on like the best part of the game. This exercise is designed to test combat skill under special conditions. Oh, I have to destroy targets without lock-on? Fuck. Okay. Optimized build time. This is gonna not be good for me. Cronus core. How the fuck? Okay. Hold on. What is the unlock condition for this core? Oh, they don't have the 9 breaker unlock condition. It they have the Nexus unlock and the Last Raven unlock, but not the 9 breaker one on the wiki. Thank you for that, Armored Core wiki. Useful as ever. It's probably in the arena, or it's just in like a way later test. I don't know. Oops, I didn't mean to close out entirely. I'll just skip it. I'm sure this works great. These arms, dingo legs, goal booster, blah, blah, blah. We can drop the decoys. Go back to having the batteries. And then, what the hell is the Sphinx? Is that a dual? It's on both shoulders. He recommends the Sphinx. It's not a dual? What is it? What is the Sphinx? Wait for it. It'll be here somewhere. Aha. 3 rockets. Oh, that actually... If it's in like a spread in any way, shape, or form, that's a really good idea. 2 of these, and then the WR 84 HNR. 84 HNR. What the hell would that be? Is it going to be another, like, split gun? That would be beautiful. Please. Another gun that shoots maybe multiple things at once. Oh. Yes, it is. It's an arm rocket that shoots 3 at once. Okay, this should actually be beautiful. How many more tests? Actually, I can go look. Hold on. We're not gonna need this. He has some optionals on. Yeah, radar range would help, I guess, in just finding the targets. He has like the defense ones on. Like the, am I gonna get shot at? Even when there's no secret parts, you have to check for weird names. Yep. Doesn't do the noti if you unsubscribe and resubscribe. No.
The lock-on function has been disabled in this exercise.
It only ever does it first time. You think the streaming industry didn't figure this shit out like 14 years ago? Come on now. We've been here. We've been doing this.
Before time runs out.
I didn't check how many tests are left. After this.
Let's begin.
They're floating. Why are they all floating? Oh, now they're not. Three at a time, my ass. Oh yeah, this one has a bit of a spread to it.
10 targets remaining.
Shit. Oh, and only one of them has to connect. Hold on, this is beautiful. This is
30
brilliant.
seconds remaining.
I wish I could take credit for this idea, because this is so smart. Just to use, like, spread rockets. Okay, there's a bit of RNG to the spread. But when it works, it's a beautiful thing.
1 target remaining. Target requirement.
Oh my god, that's so
Exercise
smart.
complete.
See, like I wouldn't have even thought that there were spread rockets. Like I just forget that that's a thing to begin with. But that's genius. Genius, I tell you. Actually shooting stuff in Armored Core? I know, there's very little shooting in this game. Silver? I wasn't locked in at the start. How long do I have? I never even looked. 45 seconds. So I just need to do it 5 seconds faster. Then I'll look at how many tests are left. Once we have a gold. You know, a silver doesn't count. It doesn't mean anything. What's the battery for? It's not like I'm boosting around much. Okay. I can aim. I promise. For fuck. You bitch.
30 seconds remaining.
Man, the
10 targets
controls are a
remaining.
little sensitive here. Is there a left arm spread bazooka? I'm gonna assume not, because it would probably be on the build if it was a thing, right? I would have to assume that he would have included it if that was a thing. I think maybe boosting around to reduce RNG, because my ass was like, oh, it's got spread on it. The spread is just to make up for, well, maybe make up, depending on just how lucky I get. Make up for any potential skill issues with the aiming. But if I'm just sitting in place, way on the other side of the room, the random spread hurts me more than it helps me. Oh my god, we got a twofer. That also is a thing. The spreads. Oh no. No. We're too slow. Fuck. By like half a second. Because I choked it at the end. I remember seeing one in the Game Informer mag in like 2013 and drooling over how cool it looked. That would have been Verdict Day in 2013, right? Realizing From made it even worse. Wait, what? Made it even... Oh, Realizing From made it worse, as in you wanted to play it even more. Because, yeah, that was post Dark Souls fame. For a second, I was like, From made it worse? But I got it. Took me a second. Shouldn't the rockets be on your left arm? No. Why would they be on my left arm as opposed to my right? I mean, I guess for... maybe I could throw on extras? I wonder. Would a left arm one hurt me that much? Fuck. My aim! There we go. The worst part is when it's actually me. And I can't complain about the game. No way that shot hit. 2? I think it did hit 2.
5 targets
That was
remaining.
so lucky.
3 targets remaining.
Fuck me. Okay, I thought I was gonna choke it again.
Exercise complete.
I was about to be so upset if I choked it last second again.
Mission objective achieved.
45 seconds is a little tight
normal mode.
on that one. That's not the easiest time frame to work within. I'm just reading ahead. It seems like the other ones are just more of the same. Just like more targets, more time allowance. Its wave is 3 small ones and a spread. Oh. That's also maybe an idea. Doesn't the exceed orbit work? It might. Oh, now time.
The target requirement is higher.
You gotta
in
be
this
faster on
exercise.
the Drox. I'm going to forget every single time. You gotta be quicker than that.
You'll have to work quickly.
You liar. I forget. I have a little thing. It's called ADHD. I fixate a little bit. I get distracted. I accidentally used my batteries trying to pop my Exceed Orbit. Yeah, I don't think it works because there's no lock-on. That's unfortunate. I was curious. I kind of felt like that would be the case, but it was worth a shot. Is Jedi Academy worth it? Assuming it's like $2, which it probably is on Steam sale currently, yeah.
60 seconds.
Jedi Academy is a good one. Not like one of the GOATs, but that's a good one.
10 targets remaining.
I would say Dark Forces 2. I mean, Dark Forces 2 is one of the GOATs. But it really doesn't like modern Windows. Like, one bit. It fucking hates it.
5 targets
So it's a
remaining.
bit of a bitch to even get it working. If you're willing,
30
though,
seconds remaining.
to like troubleshoot it and stuff,
3
you
targets
know, just
remaining.
PC gaming wiki it. Dark Forces 2. Night Dive has that Dark Forces 1 remaster. I don't know if what's it called? I don't know if that's on sale right now, on summer sale. Just set up a VM. Yeah. Simple, really. I never recommend virtual machines for people because, you know, that's a whole pain in the ass. Once you know how to do it, it's easy. But learning how to do it, not the easiest. Incoming Linux user.
60 seconds remaining.
It's like, it's the easiest thing I've ever done on my computer. It's easier than just booting the thing up.
Targets remaining.
I thought we got a twofer there, but the other one just froze, I guess.
5 targets remaining.
Okay.
3 targets remaining.
Yeah, that is a situation where maybe a blade would do me good here.
30 seconds remaining.
I don't know if we need build changes. It could be a little more
1
optimal,
target requirement met.
but this
Exercise
is working
complete.
fine. Is on summer sale for like $15. 15 bucks is, it's gonna be more expensive than most of like the really old Star Wars games. But Dark Forces is literally Doom but Star Wars. It's really fun. I like. Why don't you just use a blade? You know, that's actually a really great question. Now that I think about it, why am I not just using a blade? Because I have a major issue with aiming. Like manual aiming. I'm terrible at it. So why wouldn't I just... That's the one. I wanted the long one and I wasn't sure if I had it. Oh, the amount of tests. We've completed 112. Oh my god, that's only 38 left. Only 38, dude. That actually... That's not a lot. Considering that might sound like a lot, but, you know. When we started, we had 150 to go. Now we only have 38 to
In
go.
this exercise fly through
We've
the
come a
air.
long way on this training arc of gold medals. Oh, now they fucking fly. As soon as I go... Okay. As soon as I grab a blade, they fucking fly.
Let's begin.
So this is not as bad as Silent Line? To be honest, it might not be. Genuinely, this might be an easier 100% than Silent Line. It's like, it's hard to believe that I'm saying that out loud, but I'm being dead serious. Like, almost every test has gone by easier than expected in terms of getting the gold. Granted, I'm using a guide. But, like, Silent Line was 40 hours. And a lot of that was painful. Like, it starts off really fun, you know, basic Armored Core, but then it gets really painful. This has its moments. I guess the other thing is, too, with Ninebreaker 100%, is it is very skill-based. Like, if you can't perform at a certain level when it comes to one particular test, you're not going to get gold. You know what I mean? So that might make it better or worse, depending on who you are. Ask me again when we're done. But from where I'm sitting right now, like looking at how much we have left, I didn't read that. I clicked off of that so fast by accident. I was trying to just go back to here and move on to the next one. From where I'm sitting right now, this might not be as bad as Silent Line. Genuinely. We'll see. We'll see.
The target requirement is higher in this exercise.
I thought this might be like the worst going in. I was kind of expecting this to be like the worst 100%.
Don't waste any time.
But once you get in the flow of it, it's not actually that terrible. Aside from like proper distance is the worst thing ever. The heat trials were kind of a pain in the ass. The heat management ones. But most of the trials aren't really that bad. There's no way in hell that out of like all of the opinion changing that's come from the 100%ing these games, like after the review series, there's no way in hell that one of those changed opinions is going to be, you know, maybe Ninebreaker's not that bad. I refuse to come to this conclusion. Oh, I tried. The aiming is just so, like, jumpy, like, jittery in Gen 3.5. When you're not using lock-on is when you notice. But, like, yeah, it kind of just bounces all over the place with, like, the slightest adjustment. Oh, what a snipe! Holy shit! I'll take it. I cleared that with, like, more than 20 seconds to spare as well. I'll take it.
System switched to normal mode.
Heat mechanic look like cancer, though. It's not the worst once you figure out how to build your AC for it. But it is kind of a pain in the ass that you have to, like, build with heat in mind with everything you do. I don't like that very much. The trials are just not inherently fun. They're annoying to varying degrees. When you're doing all gold, there's almost like a satisfaction there that wasn't there before. But I would still agree. Like on a normal playthrough, if you're not doing all gold, they're just kind of obnoxious. So this is just take out as many as I can within 150 seconds. Bonus for taking out a bunch like in a short window. This seems very doable. Like Gran Turismo license test. Is that the same thing where it's like, yeah, if you're like getting the full completionist, you kind of get like a satisfaction from it. But if you're just doing it to have it done, it feels like it's a chore. I could see that.
Obstacles dot the arena.
But I feel like I'm actually having more fun 100%ing this than just playing it normally.
Let's begin.
Like, no joke. It feels more fun to go for gold than to just try to clear them all once. But I will never become a Ninebreaker defender. You will not hear that from me. Like, oh no, this game's actually really good, you guys. It's just misunderstood. Just the training arc for Last Raven.
Bonus point requirement achieved.
Still not that. Not any of that. But the 100% is honestly more enjoyable than expected. compared to like Silent Line, which is a game that I really liked when I played it normally. 100% has me wanting to never play it again. Or at the very least, never do more than like the most basic playthrough ever again. And I love that other people in chat also tried to 100% it to be like, it can't be that bad, right? Surely it's not that bad. And other people in chat also just dropped it before they completed it. That was a crazy snipe. The blade is way easier for the ground targets, at least for me. I think it's just because I'm bad at aiming. But when it's reasonable to like get up close,
60 seconds remaining.
especially with the size of this thing. I mean, Jesus. I try. Ah, shit. No, I did that to myself. It's a good thing I'm not super energy dependent for this. Because a lot of the tests in Ninebreaker are like, yeah, if you burn out, instant reset. This isn't quite that.
Time's up. The exercise is
Okay,
finished.
I don't know if that was gold. I don't know about that. Ninebreaker is actually a PvP game.
System switched to normal.
Because the one thing you'll definitely never see from me is like judging Armored Core games based on how good the PvP is. Because PvP, it's... Look, Armored Core PvP is a good time. But it's like, it's the side thing. The side dish. Okay. It was gold, thank God. 35 tests remaining. I was thinking, you know, let me just go through one more category, get the percentage up to 75. We're at 76. And now my brain is kind of telling me just keep her going. Just keep trucking. No radar. Designed to test combat skill, destroying targets without a radar. That's all this is. And we have lock on again. So definitely the build is going to change for this. It does. It does change. Cicada, just basic Cicada head. Why not Cicada 2? I don't know, but I'll rock with it. Selena core. Oh, we're going big boy, huh? Loris arms. That was drill. I don't know why I thought that said Loris. Dingo legs. What? Goal booster. F82D2. Narrow and deep. Interesting. So we're gonna stand in place and snipe with something that... What? But then also, why? Then why do we have batteries? I'm kind of confused. I'll see what we put together and then I'll just see what to do with it. W88 RS3? What the fuck is that? W88 RS3. It's a sniper. Golem. Also a sniper. I knew that one by name. Why do we have the batteries? Dingo 1, not Dingo 2? No, Dingo 2. It has Dingo 2 on it. I don't know why, but it does. I guess, yeah, cancel. I don't... BC 79L. It's the lockbox one. Grab you always, and grab you always. We're good to go. What? I don't know. This is what he's cooking. And hey, he's gotten us through this way faster than I ever would have gotten through it actually tinkering with builds myself. So I'm gonna let him cook. Like at this point, he has cooked so successfully across so many different categories. I'm just letting him cook. That's all. I'm letting him do it.
Locating targets.
Getting all gold gives you more reward cars in Gran Turismo. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that. Why did I say cute?
Objective before time runs out. Let's begin.
Better driver, get new cars. I like it. Okay. Why? Like, at this point, I would just think we're going to stand in place and snipe. Oh, these take... Oh, okay, that's why we have 2 snipers, seemingly. But now I'm confused about why we have batteries. Because, yeah, definitely... Oh, fuck. Okay. Just kind of standing in the middle and doing this does seem to be the way to do it. Because then, you know, I'm not like chasing it around and getting confused because I don't have a radar and all that. Like, we're set up with a build that can kill them from anywhere in the room.
3 targets remaining.
This just makes sense to do this way. But then why the fuck does he have batteries on it?
1 target remaining. Target requirement met. Exercise complete.
It's fairly decent cutscenes. What cutscenes? The intros, I guess.
System switch to normal mode.
Just the little test intros. Maybe he just likes lithium. Yeah, I don't know. Silver. Oh my god. Let me guess. It was 60 seconds. I had 1 minute and 2 seconds. Was it 60? It was 60. Just my luck. Let's go batteries. So there's only ever 2 in the room at a time as well. Okay, all the little momentum shifts and stuff are not appreciated when I'm sitting in the center with a sniper. Just saying.
Targets remaining.
Where's the next one? Where the fuck is it? There we go. Trying to get them as they come out is really finicky. I keep trying it. It doesn't really work all that well. It's worth an effort at the very least. Like every once in a while, it's gonna pay off.
1 target remaining.
It's just nowhere near consistent.
Target requirement.
That's within a minute.
Exercise complete.
Barely, but we got it. The cool one that I remember is 9-ball coming and
Mission objective achieved.
this game
System
is so
switch to
dumb.
normal
You just
mode.
reminded me that this game is so dumb. Thanks for that. Actually, I guess the last, like the very last test is the last thing that we should do, most likely, right? Like I should get all my golds, then like blast through the arena, 130 and 100. Okay, so 30 seconds left is the cutoff again. Yeah, we should do all the tests up until the very last one. Clear out the entire arena, then go back for the absolute last test, because that's the one that ends the game.
Use your time wisely.
Really want to see some arena? I could probably do a couple after this category. But like, it's one of those things where at the beginning, I'm always really fired up to like get a ton of progress in as early as I can. in the middle, I'm kind of like, let me do some arena. Let me take a break. But then I get near the end and I'm like, okay, we're close. Let's bang it out. And I'm getting that right now where I'm just like, we're so close to having them. You know, only 30 some left. Troll psychology. It happens with videos too. I'm always like in absolute grind mode at the start of a video. In the middle, I kind of lose it a little bit. Like I'm still putting in like 6-7 hours a day.
5 targets.
But when I say absolute grind mode, I mean like 9 to 11 hours a day when I'm in that mode. I hit absolute grind at the start and at the end with videos, but in the middle, I'm like, yes, like 7 hours a day. I take more breaks in the middle. So my brain is just not there for
60
it.
seconds remaining.
Isn't this the most thrilling test of all? Me standing in the middle of the room with snipers spinning around.
1 target.
This one's real exciting, isn't it? It's a bit of a spectacle, I know. There we go.
Target requirement met. Exercise complete.
We had way more time to spare on that one.
Mission objective achieved. System switched to normal mode.
Compulsions to take naps in the middle. I hate naps. Would never. I genuinely, I hate naps so much. I've completely given up on naps. They're not a part of my life anymore. 'Cause you know what always happens when you take a nap? It's one of two things. One of two things. You either wake up like too late, like you napped way longer than you meant to and wasted like a bunch of time in the day or whatever.
The targets in
Or
this exercise are
you
very
wake up
accurate.
about when you expect to, but you feel worse than when you went to sleep.
Don't lose track of them.
Like if you do wake up within a reasonable amount of time, you feel worse than before
Let's
you
begin.
napped. Like you feel more tired. It's always one of it never works out perfectly. Never works out how you hope it will. I've just given up on naps. I'm like, yeah, I stay up all day, even when I'm tired. We just, you know, we power through, and then once it's like actual bedtime, conk out at that point. But no naps. I'm done with it. Never works. Never works. Friend of the show, False, is also starting to get to that point where she's like trying to figure out how to not nap. Because she's like, it never works. Like, I never feel good after a nap. She's also had a couple moments where she'll like nap through her alarm going off and like be late to stream because she napped too long or some shit. So she's now like, I need to cut naps out. How do I cut naps out? I gotta figure it out because I can't be doing this. And I would agree. And as much as I hate how it feels the next day, when I stay up late to like bang shit out, it always feels great. Last night, actually, I was up until like 11:30 last night, which is like an hour and a half past when I would normally go to sleep, because I was just sitting here like banging out progress on video stuff. And even though I'm really tired today, like I feel it today, I really felt it when I woke up. Holy shit, I felt it when I woke up. I think I have to get closer for these guys. I'm still like, yeah, I got an extra hour and a half of like good quality work in last night. I'm glad I did it. Like, I never regret staying up to get more shit done, ever. Oh my god, I think I've made it worse. maybe. I'm kind of not thinking this is the build for these guys. Did he change it in the guide? Because I feel like this is just not working. The Chole show? Yeah, friend of the Chole show, exactly. What he said. Oh, my orbits work. Yeah, I feel kind of dumb for not realizing that they would work now. Of course they would work now. Oh my god. Never mind. This build is fine. It works. Works great, actually.
5 targets remaining.
Works really good.
3 targets remaining.
Ah, you bastard. You juked him. My aiming skill issue is returning.
60 seconds remaining.
But I have 30 seconds to get 3 more targets, so I think we're gonna be fine. Maybe. I don't know. At this rate, maybe not. But now my orbits are back, bitches. We're in it.
1 target remaining.
The ups and downs of a 9-breaker trial, am I right? We are so back. Oh god. No!
Target requirement met. Exercise complete.
0.15 seconds over.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal.
I'm staying overnight in London tomorrow. Hope I don't get stabbed. Well, the odds aren't in your favor. Poor False can't get good sleep, man. Well, False, it's also possible. Like, we don't know for sure. But I have a sleep disorder, right? I do. You know what the first thing my doctor told me to do was? In regards to, like, getting better sleep when, like, melatonin and stuff stopped working for me? He was like, do you nap? And I already wasn't napping at that point, but he was like, okay. I had to check because like napping during the day just makes sleep issues infinitely worse. So also, I won't be surprised at all if cutting naps out actually helps False get better sleep. You have a sleep disorder, get more sleep. No. You see sleep disorder as in the issue is not being able to get good sleep. Like I mentioned it before too, that part of me, because I've had people joke before about like how quickly I get videos out. And people will be like, does this guy even sleep? And I'm like, well, you know, it's kind of like an up and down process. Like I do for like 3 hours or so, and then I wake back up, and then I can't go back to sleep. So I get up and I get a little shit done, and then I go back. It's like another 3 hours. And then I'm actually up for the day, because then it's like 5 a.m. My doctor actually told me this. It didn't work, obviously. I wonder why.
60 seconds remaining.
I don't think snipers are good for this one. He might change it for this. He does. He changes to dual shoulders. You actually do nap, you just do a couple times a night. Yeah, I can't get like one good stretch of sleep because my insomnia is really fucking bad. So I sleep for a little bit at night, and then once I wake up, I just know I'm not going to be able to go back to sleep. It's been this way for years. So I get up and I work for like an hour or two, and then I go back for like 3 hours of sleep. And then that second 3 hour-ish burst, that's it. That's when I'm up, after the second one. We want the Fenriers. Whatever they are. I don't know what they are, but that's what we want. Apparently. Because, yeah, the snipers really, I was like, I would agree. The snipers don't seem like the move. They definitely were at the beginning. What the fuck is the thing? Is it rockets? Don't be rockets. We're getting into missile territory. Did I scroll past them? Armored Core Wiki, please don't let me down. Well. Oh my god, are they arm weapons? Oh. Anyway, how's your day, chat? I glanced, like, I read so quickly. Oh, of course, energy snipers. I can maybe fix that. Where's the other one? Uh-oh. Fandom wiki. Fandom's not the problem. The problem is when the community is not, like, actually updating the wiki. And even that, it's not like an updating thing in this case, because, you know, this game is 20 years old. It's just, it's not on there. Is there, do I have any left-hand energy rifles? I don't. I have an energy machine gun. Laser blade won't really work because we're huge. Okay, I guess just hold on. Yeah, we'll stick with the golem in the left hand, but that will at least up the firepower. Same shit, more firepower. Have you ever tried a fandom wiki on mobile? Yes, on mobile the layout is so, the ads just cover up everything. On mobile it's a problem. Yes. But like the whole thing of me never being able to find any info on the Armored Core wiki, that's not fandom. That's just the Armored Core community has not actually filled out the wiki. I should maybe just make an account and fucking do it. Although, I don't get any kickback for filling out the fandom wiki, do I? Maybe I should do like a Fextra Life thing. Make my own Armored Core wiki from scratch, host it myself, and then embed my streams and videos in everything and profit.
5 targets remaining.
This is a joke, by the way. But also, I mean, it worked pretty good for them. You see how Fextra Life's doing nowadays?
3 targets remaining.
Come on, you guys. Have you seen how Fextra's doing? It's tempting. As much as it is kind of a joke, it's also...
One target remaining.
So the Fenrir's problem, it has no fucking ammo. I didn't read it in the, what's it? In the garage? But yeah, 10 shots on that thing. It was one-shotting them, but I only get 10. I would sleep just fine if I didn't stay up till 5 a.m. every day. Might help. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But in theory, could work. Fandom on desktop, like the ads aren't even
Targets in this
a problem.
exercise are faster and more durable.
It's like, yeah, there's ads, but they're not like anywhere near as intrusive. On mobile, it's a shit show. You actually just can't even read anything on mobile.
Let's begin.
It's really bad. I agree. Fandom on mobile is a shit show. How many targets? I didn't look at the targets required or the time. Just 10? Again? Okay. Sure. Oops. The reload time is also an issue on the Fenrir's. I am seeing the problems. Where the fuck is this guy? Is he invisible? There he is. I think this one is just longer because it's only one at a time now. It's the same amount of targets, just longer to actually do it. Uh-oh. Okay. Can we hit him? There we go. Sometimes the tracking just doesn't want it to happen.
3 targets remain.
Sometimes they just boost straight at you. Where? Ah! You bitch. Oh my god. Right over my head. Oh, fuck.
1 target remaining.
One should be fine. Please don't
60
tell me
seconds remaining.
that I have to do it with like a minute left. Please tell me it's 30 seconds again. Oh no. That was my bad. Oh my god. Okay. If it's 30 seconds on the clock, we're fine. I don't think so.
Mission objective achieved.
I don't think it's going to be
System
that
switch
generous.
to normal mode.
But we could end up being fine on that. Most of them have been the cutoff is at 30 seconds. So maybe. Oh, thank God. Okay. We take those. How does this one work? Oh, it's an AC battle. How long it takes to destroy the target AC. Maybe. Maybe this build can do it. I have a feeling this build is not going to be the way to do it. But the Fenrir does a lot of damage. So do the Exceed Orbits.
Your objective is to destroy the target AC as quickly as possible.
Okay, he has an arm shield and batteries.
Try to anticipate
and
its movements.
That kind of scares me. He's going to be more durable, and he's going to have way more energy than he should. And I am overweight. I'm fat. I wish I could see his health, like as if it were an arena fight. That would actually be huge here for gauging how well this is going. Oh, he's sparking. Oh, fuck. That was my big damage shot, man.
Target destruction confirmed.
37 seconds. Maybe. 37? Not bad.
Mission objective achieved. System switch to normal.
Could
mode.
be gold. I don't know how fast they want you to do that. But we'll see. Just see what it gives us. Even then... Yeah, it's gold. Okay, fuck it. Barely gold, but gold. Oh my god, the codon optional part. Jesus Christ. I've wanted that this whole fucking time. Took this many trials. 120 to get that part. Jesus Christ. They put that all the way at the end. Yeah, I'll take Core Hub out for a quick spin. Not too long. We only have 30 tests remaining after all. Like, we're at that point where it's just like, let's just rip the band-aid off. Then we can do like the whole arena. But let's take Core Hub out for a quick arena spin. No one followed up on the Snake Eater lyrics. In this chat, I'm actually kind of shocked. I feel like there's like a collective Metal Gear brain rot happening in this chat. I feel like most people have it. Oh, we have an energy problem, eh? At least compared to what I've just been training with. I don't even think it's a problem. Just no ACs can really fly like that, except for the ones that I've been building for all like the movement tests. This is a terrible build. Look at how fat. He's probably overweight, actually, because he's so slow. I think his build is just overweight. We take those. Certainly. Easy dub. Oh, an official battle? Do I actually have it? His name was GGG. Why? All right, but this time, chat, we're up against AC Wallbanger. AC Wallbanger. You know, these names, they tried. Check the description. This is a randomly generated one. You don't get descriptions until like the actual ladder. This guy is randomly generated. Ah, you bitch.
Warning. AP at 50%.
Boosh. We at least have some good boosh cannons. When the wall banger has no walls to bang. But this is an official battle? Yeah, official battle doesn't mean it's the actual ladder, though. A lot of the official battles early on are still random. Like here, hold on. You don't get... This is the actual ladder. These guys have descriptions. But Wallbanger wasn't one of these guys. He was a random gen. You can normally tell... That's a bad example. I was gonna say you can normally tell because their paint jobs are all out of whack, but that guy's paint job was kind of weird too. Like, you know how you notice how these guys have like colors that make sense? The randomly generated ones do not. They just have like all sorts of random paint going on. like, once we get to the point where you don't face the rankers until A tier. That sounds right. I think you have to work your way up through, like, all the classes, and then you get to the top 30, right? You know me. Balls with a Z. Expert sweeper. What's the last special? No lock-on and radar. They just gave up. They just couldn't come up with anything else. So we're going back to the no lock-on build pretty much for that. Spread rockets and stuff. We still don't have the Cronus core, because of course not. I was using Helios, I think, right? No, I was using this. Never mind. I was just eyeballing it. This is what I was using. Wait, what the fuck are these? CRWA. Are these? No. Because they don't. What? Hold on. WA74BZL. WA. CR-WA. Unless this guy just made a mistake with the written guide. Because WA, to me, is weapon arm. Oh, some of the weapon arms do have CR at the start of them. Well, never mind. Spread bazooka arms. Fair play. Fair play indeed. Oops. Go back to the lightweight FCS. Minimal weight taken since we're not using it. Batteries can stay, and then we need the Sphinx again. Which were somewheres around here. There they are. Wait, there they are. Okay. Oh, and optional parts. I can equip the codon this time. Hold on. We don't need the lockbox. There we go. Turning ability, dude. Jesus. Took all this time to finally get the increased turn speed. Oh. Oh. I remember you mentioning that in your review, how bad those trials are. What, the no radar plus thing? No radar plus lock-on. That's what we're doing. Wish AC games were as popular as Souls. Maybe someday. Maybe. I mentioned these specifically. Destroy 6 in 55 seconds. Oh, did I mention these? Because if I mentioned them specifically... Are these
Both
like the worst thing ever?
For this exercise.
Like the, what's it, proper distance? Or was this, you know, I was complaining about how bad some of them were, and this was like relatively bad?
The objective as quickly as possible. Let's begin.
Well, we'll see. Bazooka. Bazooka. Fuck. Turn on the 8-shot.
5 targets remaining.
We only need to hit 6 anyway.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, come on. Okay, that's just me.
3 targets remaining.
That's what I want. Where are the rest of them? Oosh. Oh my god. I feel like I'm getting screwed on those.
Remaining.
Bazooka shotgun arms are pretty great for something like this. I feel like I'm just getting screwed on the RNG a little bit. Why they weren't as popular as COD? Well, A, it's what's it? Mecha stuff, which is just inherently niche. And B,
5 targets remaining.
I mean, COD is like the junk food game of the
60
industry.
seconds remaining.
There's a lot of junk food games, but COD is the junk food game. Like the,
3
I don't have
targets
to
remaining.
like put my whole brain into it. I don't have to try hard. I can just pick up the game and like shoot some stuff and chill out and feel good about it.
1 target remaining.
Like the entire demographic that they're appealing to is like night and day difference, right?
Target requirement met.
Fucking
Exercise
shit. If I needed 30 seconds remaining, which I think I did. Oh my
Mission
god.
Objective achieved.
Please
System
tell me that's
switched to
not the
normal
case.
mode.
I'm gonna lose it. I say that, but I'm gonna breathe deeply. And be patient. Thank God. I would have been so upset. Yeah, I can see why these would be frustrating if I didn't have the right setup for them. I can see myself being pissed at these. So I can have 20 seconds remaining on these. 20 seconds is my cutoff point.
Targets in this exercise are limited.
Come on. I
Destroy
wish I
them
didn't
as
have to do
fast
the
as you
full
can.
startup on the first time of every single one. Like, first one of the
Let's
category? Sure. First one where things change? Sure. Every single test? Come on, FromSoft. I'm trying to game here. Oh my god. That spread, once again.
5 targets remaining.
Where's the next one? I popped the battery, thinking it was my my energy.
60 seconds remaining.
There we go.
3 targets remaining.
I could probably do that in time, I think. Not with spread like that, dude. Oh my god. There we go. Fucking shit.
1 target remaining.
Just the sheer
30 seconds remaining.
the RNG is trying so hard to... Okay, it just fucked me. I'm gonna lose it. These shotgun arms go everywhere but the target. Every single time. Like, every single time. Also, hello, false. But what the fuck?
5 targets
That
remaining.
time was good. We take those. We like that. Okay, I probably just shouldn't have shot that one. But like that. What the fuck? I was... There we go. I wish they made some sort of
60
noise when they
seconds
spawned. Jesus.
Three targets
I
remaining.
like these more, I think. Which I shouldn't, because these only shoot 3. But the spread is way more contained. Which weirdly is a good thing for this. You wouldn't think it would be. But it seems like it is. It was worth a shot.
1 target remaining. seconds remaining.
Where's he spawning?
Target
Oh, the
requirement
luck.
met.
Thank God.
Exercise complete.
That's gold. Robot looks American. Chat painted it. This isn't on me.
Mission objective
The
achieved.
reverse Optimus
System
Prime
switch
was
to
all
normal
them.
mode.
Okay. This wasn't my idea. Okay. Got this, right? 85, 15 seconds is my cutoff. This haze, yeah, it's like they're trying to make it so that you can't figure out where they are. It's obnoxious.
The targets in this exercise are very agile.
That, along with no sound.
Don't lose track of
FromSoft's not gaining any favors from me on this one. These actually, I think, should make more sound because they've got little boosters in them. Why is FromSoft named after where the founder came from? Is that what they're named after? I've never heard that before. No, they're not making sound when they spawn. Fuck's sake.
One target remaining.
But now the 8-shot bazooka spread is actually doing something, so I'll take it.
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work.
Target requirement met.
It was a bit
Exercise
ambitious.
complete.
We absolutely cleared that one.
Mission objective achieved.
It's
System
one
switch to
word.
normal mode.
Well, when you abbreviate it at least. Otherwise, it's software. I think it is it actually? I think it might just be one word in general, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it is just one word in general. Why the name is so weird? Because when I Googled them, their website came up. I never knew before. That's so odd. Why is
Targets
their
in this
name
exercise are limited.
an English name? I thought, you know,
Destroy
From
them.
Software surely was like, and I don't know why I thought this,
Let's begin.
but why is their name in English? Like a lot of companies are, what's it? Like they took the Japanese name and just wrote them into English, like later on. Like Sony is like that, Nintendo is like that. Where if you break that down, like you can, like it's written in Japanese perfectly. From Software, when I just pulled up their
3 targets
their
remaining.
name, their website came up, and the actual link is in Japanese, and it's all in like that kind of katakana English, where it said like furomu, etc., etc. I only read the first bit before I clicked off, but I caught it as I was closing it. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is their name actually English? It's the other way around from what most like Japanese tech companies are. They wrote it from English
target remaining.
back into Japanese. That's so weird.
60 seconds remaining.
There's probably something behind that somewhere.
Target requirement met. Exercise complete.
Hold on, now I want to see it again. Yeah,
Mission objective
Suromu
achieved. System switch to normal mode.
Safuto Waru. What the fuck? Why is it written like that? Why did they do it backwards? That's so strange to me. Because no one else is like that. No other Japanese tech company is like that. That's the only reason this is so odd. That's where the enjoyment of his products comes from. He named it that because the enjoyment of... I get it. That's... What? Again, why is it in English? But that's really actually kind of funny. He named it that because the enjoyment that the consumer gets from their product is from
Initiating
software.
level 5 training exercise.
Like they make software that then the enjoyment comes from
Destroy
the
as many
software.
targets as you can in the time allotted.
Is that actually the reason? Are you fucking kidding me?
Please note,
Who
multiple unit
let
types
this man cook? Legitimately. I feel like I would have been better off not knowing
Let's
this.
begin.
Because now that's gonna haunt me. Like how ridiculous that sounds. I found it on Google. That can't be right. Is that actually from an interview? Or is this just like Reddit making shit up? Because it almost sounds like Reddit making shit up. It's like that kind of stupid. No offense. Natoshi's in. No offense. But what the fuck? Oh, this might be the one I complained about. Oh my god, wait. We're mixing it up? We have both? That's gonna make things tricky. Ah! I enjoy the software. I mean, I personally do get my enjoyment from the software. I guess. I'm doing it right now. If you can call this enjoyment. I tried. I thought it would be sweet. I'm not at that level of Armored Core play. Not yet. Sorry, my brain just went back to earlier with the proper distance one, where he's like, I would write up a more in-depth strategy guide, but I'm still drunk from the last one. That's so fucking funny to me that he's like, yeah, I had to drink to get through that last one, so, good luck with this one. I'm not explaining it. I'm not over that. That was just so random. Doesn't get a no, ma'am. The world we live in. What do you mean doesn't get a no, ma'am? What do you mean?
10 seconds remaining.
You can make penis jokes all you want. I don't have a problem. What are you talking about?
Time's up. The exercise
I'll
is
hope
finished.
that 13 targets is enough.
Mission objective
Read chat?
achieved.
Oh, from
System
soft
switch
to hard? Oh, no, man. I see it now. I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, when have I ever been like, oh my god, false, you can't say a penis joke. Oh. Okay, we need like 15 targets. Though maybe it's safe not to, because your understanding of the penis is, you know, not the greatest. I'll never forget the toilet conversation. Ever. I am just so glad that the toilet conversation is like permanently publicly archived. That makes me so happy that that will always be there. It's so good too. The moment that I realize what you're saying and I just absolutely break down, like I just actually can't even keep my composure. Just say your pee-pee small, the toilet. So the toilet conversation, this was like a year ago. This was in one of my streams. I don't remember how we got on the topic of like guys sitting down to use the toilet, right? Like you gotta take a shit, you gotta sit down, right? And False was like, how do you sit down with it and not like, you know, like it, You don't put it in the bowl because then it would sit in the water. So like, where do you put it? Does it like sit against the front of the bowl? Do you like prop it up? And I absolutely broke down. Like I could not contain myself. I was like, false. You think we have to like put it up on the toilet seat to make sure that it doesn't dip into the water? Even now, it is incredibly funny. This is actually maybe one of the best false moments in this chat ever. Thought y'all like held it while doing number 2. So
60 seconds remaining.
It's so good. I just remember being like, false. How much do you think the average dude is packing? You know how deep the toilet bowl goes before the water? You have to shake afterwards. The shaking thing, I feel like everyone knows, right? Surely. I feel like everyone does know about the shaking, right? False, you know, the shaking? Peed while standing. Most guys do. Like 90% probably. I was gonna say 90 plus, but there's probably a lot of guys who just, you know, prefer to sit down, who just will never like publicly state that they do, sort of thing. So probably like 90% of guys pee standing up.
Mission objective achieved. System switch
Maybe it's
to
even less
normal.
than that. Potentially. Oh, also, Ahmed, thank you for the sub. Sorry, I was on some shit. False. Wait. Oh, don't. Okay. The dick. Yes. For a second, I was like, wait. I was like, does she think that we don't? Oh my god. For a second there, I was about to lose it. I was like, we're not having toilet discussion round 2. Oops. You're a grower or a shower? I think I've said this before, but when I was younger, I always thought that the grower or shower thing was like kind of just bullshit, like copium, right? I thought it was like dick-sized copium, like an excuse to be like, oh yeah, you know, I'm a grower. But then in high school, like when I had to start like actually using the locker room, you know, you start seeing some shit. And I was like, oh. It was like a revelation for me. Like 15-year-old Chole. I was like, whoa. That's not just copium? Love and hate this community. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, I've said before, I feel like the whiplash going from my videos to my streams is really something. Like really something. I give off the illusion of being an organized and well-spoken individual. And then you come into stream and I'm probably talking about dicks. Probably. It's a safe assumption. And I'm not gonna get this. The locker room horror stories I've heard. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The locker room horror stories. I'm never escaping the Chole allegations, man. I'm never escaping. There's nothing I can do to escape. Doesn't say Chloe, it says Chole, but it's very easy to misread as Chloe. Is a hot girl? Yes. Definitely. Fuck. Man, this shit is a pain in the ass. If I did complain about this in the review way back, I could see why. Okay. Now the spread rockets are just out to get me again. We're back. Man, you have to get like 15, 16 in here. Well, I guess without bonus, but there's no way I'm getting the bonus. There's just so few targets, and finding them is difficult enough. There's no way I'm ever gonna get it. Unless I'm just really lucky. Which I'm not.
60 seconds remain.
There you are. Son of a bitch. Where? Fuck. Oh, come on!
30 seconds remain.
Slight skill issue? No, no skill issue. None. Oh god. I don't have ammo. No ammo. Chole bummer. I'm assuming that's supposed to say summer. If you saw the profile picture and thought hot girl. Hey man. Maybe, you know, some people will realize some things about themselves because of the common misinterpretation of the name. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, it was so close. It was so close. There we go. Now, oh, on that. For a second, I was confused. Shot again. Now I lost it. Oh. It's so over. Okay. No one has said that I'm coping with, like, the spread screwing me. Oh my fucking god. But if anyone had, that would be my evidence. I would just be like, are you shitting me? Do you see this sometimes? Again, I don't have ammo. Wait, maybe? Okay. If I really game... Oh, I don't even have time at this point. Like, we're so far behind. Maybe if we're super lucky. Okay, wait. Maybe. Oh no, that was 9. I thought maybe that was 10.
Seconds remaining.
Where the fuck did he go? I heard him jump. That one isn't it either. Fuck. I'm going to destroy my setup. I hope you're happy. I'm maybe a little happy. Disappointing. Only a silver. Oh man, that's nice. It's almost a full 5th row. Hold on, there you go. There you go. That's nice, right? We're so close. That last row at the bottom, it's gonna be beautiful. Honestly, I could probably, like, if we did no arena, I could probably bang out the last of the trials in one more stream. A silver, it is very, it ruins it a little bit, but you barely even see it, you know, if you just don't pay attention to it, don't look at it. 82% of the trials done. Probably could, well, I want to save the very last one to be like the last thing we do, but I probably could get them all in one more stream, and then get to, like, there would be like an arena climb stream that's capped off by, we've probably only got 2 more 9breaker streams, which is exciting, because 9breaker was the one that I was like, oh. But honestly, it might not even be as bad as Silent Line. Silent Line was the really not fun 100%. Anyway, I gotta get back to video stuff. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, come back another time. We're doing this, we're doing Ace Combat 100%, Metal Gear 100%. We've been playing the Elden Ring DLC, a little bit of Ocarina of Time here and there. We're doing a lot. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to leave a like, algorithm stuff, you know how it is. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out things in the description like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I'll be back here next time. I hope you all have the rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.